Hi friends, welcome back to another weekly Wednesday minisode in the comfort zone. I was going to say happy Wednesday, but I read somewhere the other day. I always read somewhere. Why are you saying that's not a segue? I mean, yeah, we're talking about depression.
It's just so funny that you've started an episode about depression. I was going to say happy Wednesday, but...
Actually, no, it's sad Wednesday. No, I was going to say, I read somewhere the other day that people get annoyed when people say happy Monday, happy Tuesday, happy Wednesday, happy Friday, because it's so like, yeah, not dismissive, but it's just like, well, what if I'm not happy, or happy for you but not, I don't know the actual true meaning, to be fair, but I just read that people were getting annoyed by that, so I don't know whether to say that anymore.
But then if I said to someone happy birthday and they weren't having a good day, are they going to get mad at me?
On their birthday?
If I said happy birthday, they're going to be
I
like...
was just going to go,
well, no, it's not.
birthday.
Actually. Birthday.
Birthday.
Hello, birthday.
But you wouldn't go up to someone as well and go, Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or like in an email. Yeah.
In an email. Jaycee said, in an email.
Because I got confused because you said it at the exact same time and I was just like,
you got excited.
What is going on? Wow. The cars are still carring, but we're gonna have to go on with it, you know.
It's giving engine.
It's giving vroom vroom.
It's giving vroom.
But yeah, so I don't know. Comment your opinions on that, because I love it, to be fair, because it's like spreading some good energy. Do you know what? If you're not having a happy Wednesday, you are now, because you're with us. Even though we're talking about depression.
We're still going to try and bring some joy, some light.
Yep.
I don't know why I sound like a preacher.
Yeah.
And my voice has gone really... We're still going to try and bring some joy and some light and some love.
Yeah.
To your Wednesday.
Yeah.
Or not Wednesday, because maybe you're not listening on a Wednesday.
No, maybe you're listening on any day. Do you know what? Happy any day. Happy day.
Happy any day.
Happy day. We said in our last episode about depression that we were going to answer more questions in a mini-sode, and that's exactly what we're doing today. We're going to do some quick fire. We're going to run through some questions.
Okay.
And we're going to hopefully give some good advice. As someone who has experienced depression and someone who hasn't.
I'm the person who has experienced depression, because I realise if you're listening to this, you wouldn't know.
I just did like a really rude point. I was like, you have depression.
You have depression. I mean, you're not wrong.
You do have depression, and that's okay.
I'm not currently suffering with it.
No.
I'm actually vibing with it.
Yeah, you're living your best life.
Yeah.
Most of the time.
Well, let's get into some questions and we'll find out.
Ooh.
That sounds like I'm going to unveil that I'm like struggling. I'm not.
No, we know what you mean. Your experience on antidepressants. This one's aimed at you, bro. Take it away.
Take it away. I've been on many different antidepressants. The one that I'm currently on, I have been on for a good few years, maybe 3 years, 2 or 3 years.
Yeah.
I am on an antidepressant now called vortioxetine, which specifically is meant to be good for people with ADHD. And I have ADHD, which is why my psychiatrist put me on it. I have also tried fluoxetine, sertraline.
That's the one I've heard of.
Venlafaxine.
Wow.
And mirtazapine.
That's a lot.
I think those are the others that I've tried. I can't really remember being on fluoxetine because I was too young to there was a lot going on.
Yeah.
Sertraline made me so numb, but I know it helps a lot of people, but it did make me so numb. And they just kept upping it and I was just getting more and more numb. Like I couldn't cry, I couldn't feel anything, which was kind of worse in some ways.
I feel like it would make you forget what happiness feels like as well, and then you really feel like there's no point.
Mirtazapine genuinely turned my life around. It just stopped working for me after a while because it would make me have a really deep sleep, and it was when I was struggling a lot with nightmares and I couldn't wake up from them, so I came off it. And then venlafaxine, I was on that for like probably a week because I couldn't hack the side effects. And then vortioxetine is the one that I'm on now, and I've never been more stable in my life. I'm chilling. I do have low points, but they're so much more manageable now. And yeah, I know some people are really like, they don't want to use medication, they want to handle it themselves, but when you have a chemical imbalance in your brain, it's okay to ask for help. It's okay to accept help in the form of therapy, in the form of a tablet, whatever. For me, antidepressants have turned my life around and I will vouch for them.
Yeah, and I mean, if it's literally a medical condition, for example, the same as I don't know, needing antibiotics because you've got an infection, why would you not take the help at hand? Because there is something wrong with your brain. It doesn't work in the way that it's supposed to.
Yeah, and there's no shame in that.
Yeah, there's no shame in getting the help that's out there for you because they're made for that exact reason.
That's my experience on antidepressants.
I can't comment because I haven't experienced that.
I don't want to put people off sertraline because I do know a lot of people that have been very much helped by sertraline.
Yeah.
My experience of sertraline wasn't great.
I mean, you always have to obviously seek help from your GP and try the things that work for you and what they recommend for your life. Like, medication is so different for everyone. So, yeah, don't take anything that we say literally.
Yeah.
Always get professional help from a doctor.
We are not medics.
No, we're not. And I mean, I don't think you can just get a sertraline like over the counter anyway. So
No.
I think we'll be fine. We've covered our backs there.
Yeah. Please don't sue us.
No.
This question we kind of covered in the last episode about depression. Not the last episode, but the last episode where we spoke about depression.
Yeah.
But I think it would be interesting to go into it in a bit more depth. Two different people have mentioned this. The term low mood and how invalidating it can sound, and females not being believed by doctors and told that they have low mood. We did kind of talk about this because obviously I said about people saying, oh, it's just your hormones. You've got low mood because of your hormones.
Low mood sounds quite dismissive, like they said. It just sounds like, oh, you're just having a bad day. You've just got low mood. I don't think that really shows the full scale of the issue of depression.
Yeah. No, not at all.
Yeah.
Like, low mood to me gives the same vibe as saying you're a bit anxious. Like, oh, you've got low mood.
Yeah.
Like, depression is an illness.
Yeah.
And it takes over your whole life. It's not just that you're in a mood.
Yeah.
And I think labelling it as that.
Yeah, I was going to say mood sounds like it's changeable. Like you say mood because you're in a good mood, you're in a bad mood, you're in a happy mood, you're in an excited mood. Putting the word mood in that bracket makes it seem like it's going to disappear when depression doesn't just disappear.
Yeah.
So yeah, I get that. And I think that's really unfair that it gets called that.
I think it is quite invalidating. I don't know if it's because they don't want to diagnose like people who are technically children with depression and that's why they do it.
Yeah.
Because obviously then you're telling someone they've got an illness that might never go away.
Yeah.
But I do also think when you are really suffering and being told it's just low mood, like it takes over your whole life. It clouds your entire brain. Because
you think that there's nothing actually wrong with you and this is just life. And about being dismissed as a female, I think that's so real. Side note, the word female kind of gives me the ick. I don't know why.
Yeah, because I don't understand why it's male and then female.
Oh, yeah, it wasn't from that. I just... it makes sense.
I've always just questioned it.
An extension of a man.
But then woman is also an extension of a man.
Yeah. For me, it's more like it makes you sound like an animal. Like the female cat, the female lion.
Yeah. David Attenborough.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just gives me the ick.
And when men call women females.
Yeah. It's like we're not animals.
Yeah, it's very animalistic.
Yeah. Side note.
Interesting.
Yeah. But it's true. I think the best thing to do is try and advocate for a female doctor. I don't know if that's something that you can do. I actually don't know if that's something you can do.
Yeah. It probably depends what practice you're at.
Yeah.
Who your GP is.
Try and ask for a female doctor. I feel like they would be quite understanding because a lot of issues are quite personal for women. But also kind of do your research as well before you go and know what symptoms you're talking about and how you can describe that to a doctor for it to be understood, which is unfair that we have to do that, but I feel like that's quite important to make sure that it doesn't get taken as the wrong thing. Like you can say, this is really affecting my life, this is how, please can you help me? Yeah. And don't give up.
And actually, if your low mood is hormonal, it still shouldn't be so low that it's impacting your whole life.
Yeah.
There's not a lot of research into PMDD, but that does exist. Premenstrual dysphoric disorder. If you are getting so low around your period that you are having suicidal thoughts, say, that is not natural. Like, women shouldn't just have to cope with that.
Yeah.
Like, what do you mean that's just hormones? I don't want it to be normal for all the joy to just be sucked out of my life once a month.
Yeah, and how we're just expected to just suck it up and get on with our lives and just go to work or, I don't know, parent your kids whilst you're literally having the worst time of your life. But anyway, that's a topic for another day.
The energy of masking or not masking and feeling like you're a downer. Any thoughts?
I don't really understand.
The energy it takes to mask being depressed, but then if you don't mask, you feel like such a downer. I know how that feels. Like if you're out with your friends and everyone's happy and upbeat and you're trying your best to be happy and upbeat, but you just can't because you have depression.
Yeah, and you're tired.
Yeah, and you
from
just
depression
from not being alive.
Yeah. Yeah, real. And trying to put that brave face on for everyone. I haven't obviously had depression, but I've felt that in situations before. I feel like everyone has, where you just cannot match the energy in the room. And it's up to you what you want to do at that point, I guess. I don't know if you just kind of excuse yourself and go home, if that would make you feel better, because you wouldn't actually be ruining the mood. Like if you were to be upset, I feel like everyone would understand, and that's what your friends are there for. They want to be there for you if you're upset, but also you might just feel better off being on your own so you don't feel that pressure, because it can be hard to know that, I don't know.
There's two ways to look at it, because it's obviously not good to isolate yourself.
Yeah.
And being isolated from people isn't healthy. But at the same time, if you are really worried about being a downer and it's making you feel more anxious and you feel worse and you're going to go home and just be upset because you feel like you were a downer. And you know what? If everyone's in a great mood and you're really depressed, maybe you will be a bit of a downer. That's not your fault.
No.
That is not your fault at all. I think if people don't understand that, that's on them. Especially if you explain or you give them a heads up and you're like, look, I'm struggling with depression right now, or I've been pretty depressed recently. I'm not really feeling 100%. And maybe then you can excuse yourself early, like go just to show that you're making effort, because I think people do appreciate that.
Yeah. But also good friends will appreciate the fact that you might not be able to. Or, do you know what I think would be a really lovely thing to do if you're a group of friends and one of you is really struggling? I think if you have plans already where you're going out and doing things and that person feels like they can't go, I feel like you should make an effort, perhaps on another day, to have a chill day at home. Invite them around for like a movie night on the sofa where you don't have to interact, you don't have to to talk, and you don't have to chat and entertain each other. You can just sit in silence but just be in their company, because it's nice to not feel alone but also not feel like you have to put on that brave face. Like you can just sit and just exist and just be, but surrounded by the people that you care about and that care about you.
It's such an exhausting experience and such a painful reminder of how much you're struggling when everyone around you is in a good mood and you can't match that, because it literally feels like someone sat on your chest, like you just can't shake it.
And that's okay.
And yeah, I mean, one, it's not your fault. And anyone who's mad at you for it or is annoyed that you're being a downer clearly doesn't get it and shouldn't be making you feel like that. Two, it's okay to try your best and then want to go home early.
Yeah, it's your life. You make the rules. And don't worry about anyone else's feelings or emotions or situations when you're in an awful place yourself. Sometimes you have to put yourself first, and that's not selfish. That's human.
Okay, last question. This is quite a nice, hopeful one.
Yeah?
Well, it probably isn't, but we're going to make it hopeful.
Yeah.
Does it ever get better?
Yes.
As someone who was diagnosed with depression and was really, 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 really struggling with it, at points couldn't get out of bed, at points didn't want to be here, at points didn't think I would be here. I am so happy that I'm alive. I'm so glad. And it did get so much better. And yeah, I do have days where I'm like not thriving, but the majority of the time, like the good outweighs the bad. And I am so glad I stuck around, because it did get better. And it does take time to heal and to come out of a depressive episode, but it does get better.
I'm doing the heart hands if you are just listening and not watching.
Much love.
Much love. There is so much to live for. And I think every single person that comes out of the other side of depression can vouch for that. I don't think anyone that comes out of the other side that will say that it wasn't worth it, all the hard work and all the hard days. So believe that you could do it, and there is a beautiful, beautiful life waiting for you on the other side.
Yes.
Yeah.
Agree.
Right.
We love you. This was a short and sweet one.
This was a very short and sweet one, but we hope you enjoyed it anyway.
Yeah. Thank
See
you.
you on Sunday.
Love you. Bye.
Love you. Bye. I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but unfortunately there won't be any episodes for the next couple of weeks. I am going on holiday and I'm really excited about that, and Ro is just super busy and we haven't had time to schedule in a recording session, and I know that's really, really bad of us, but we're working on it, guys. Thank you so much for all of your support so far, and we can't wait to be back in the comfort zone with you. Have a lovely couple of weeks and we will catch up soon. Bye.